Hey BT, it's Trevor Gross from CUTigers.com. You had an outstanding game on Saturday, 4 for 4, and you've been so consistent all season. Just one miss, not counting the 3 blocks. What do you think the key has been to your consistency this season?
It's just this season's been really fun for me. I don't know. I've had a lot of fun, and me and Will, the holder, and Jack, my snapper, we've grown together a lot, and I think us being really close, that's helped out a lot, and just finding a form that I believe in, and that I felt like I've done good with that this year.
You haven't been around for a regular season loss before. Just how difficult is that one to swallow for you?
It's tough, but something to learn from, and I feel like that's going to help us in the long run. So, it's all right, but just as long as we learn from it.
Hey, it's David with TigerNet. I have to ask about the hair. Have you got kind of a Samson thing going on, and just the thoughts behind it?
So in high school I had it. I grew it out to about this long, and I remember, I guess it was 2 summers ago. I was like, you know what? Why not give it a try? So I guess I've been growing it out for a while now, but just seeing what I can do.
You're talking about how much fun this has been for you. When did you get an idea? Yeah, obviously, there were the struggles last year, and we know that the kick against LSU kind of helped your confidence. But when did you have an idea? Yeah, I think I finally get it. This is, I'm here.
Yeah, in spring ball last year, I think I did pretty well, and right before spring ball, I switched my form up to a way that that I knew, and that I felt like that I could just like stick with, and before spring ball, I was like, yeah, I think this is it. And then I got into spring ball and I started doing pretty well, and I was like, all right, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. And then really in fall camp, I think that it hit me. And then I remember Wake Forest, I was like, whenever I went 3 for 3, and that was just like a good moment for me to like realize that, what I'm doing is working. So.
ET, it's Trevor again. I mentioned the 3 blocks against Miami. How difficult is that for a kicker to put out of your mind and just continue to focus on what you're doing and not worry about the protection doing their job?
Yeah, I mean, when it happened, it kind of hurt, but like, you can't blame it all on them. I think it was like a 62-yarder. I could have gotten more height on the ball, but at the end of the day, it's just like, you got to control what you can control, and can't do anything about the last kick, so you just got to move on to the next one. But I trust in the line for sure. They've helped us out a lot this year.
It's David again. I have to ask, what does a kicker do during the open date? Do you try and get as much kicking in as possible? Do you give the leg a little bit of a rest this week? How do you approach this?
Yeah, I'll definitely get some rest this week. I've had my leg has felt great this year, which is awesome. But just it's been a long season so far. I guess we're only 7 games in, but we've done a lot of kicking this year, which I'm happy with for sure. But just try to rest it a little bit, but also work on things that I normally wouldn't have time to work on. But I think it'll be a good open date for me.
BT, this is Pete at AP. It sounds like you guys have a good perspective after what happened Saturday night. How do you maybe stay away from people on the outside who don't have such a great perspective, because they're just not accustomed to you guys losing very much?
It's just like Coach Swinney always says, just just from inside out. And I feel like inside of our locker room, we all know what we're made out of, and so just stay together through this and work together.
What was
Any other questions for BT?
Yeah, what was the the locker room like? What was the flight home like for a bunch of guys that just they're not used to taking a loss?
Yeah, it was a little bit sad, but I feel like coming in here this morning, working out and everything, I feel like everybody's kind of just like on to the next thing. You can't really just look back on last week, or the next few weeks will be like that. You just gotta keep your eyes on the future and try to do whatever you can to win the next one.